G'day legends, we're going to have a crack at a couple of bunny hops. Bunny hops super useful, get up and over obstacles on trails. If you're going a little bit slower, you can use bunny hops in a sort of foundational way to pump stuff, but we're not talking too much about that one today. This one's just going to be trying to get height so we can hit gaps that we wouldn't be able to do otherwise. Super straightforward on this one. From the neutral position, we're just going to lift the front wheel, lift the rear wheel, get ourselves nice and high. To break that down, we're going to start with a couple of front wheel lifts, a couple of rear wheel lifts. Once we've got them dialed, we're going to combine the two, see how high we can get. Sweet, front wheel lifts all right? Let's crack on the rear wheel lift. Piece of cake. We got the two parts going together. So now we're just going to do the front wheel lift, and then when the front wheel's at its highest point, get the rear wheel lift, get that bunny hop happening. Just so we can get super tricky with this one, a little bit more of a practical use of it. I'm going to get this stick over here, and we're going to use that stick to help us get this extra height. So with this one, use the stick to help us get that front wheel up nice and high. Once the rear wheel hits it, you just point our toes, get that rear wheel lift, and see how high we can get when we've got a stick to help us. Should we give Tony a crack? Righto, we got Tony coming in. He's going to have a crack at a couple of front wheel lifts, see if he's got these dialed. Oh, easy peasy. Nice one. All right, let's check the rear wheel, mate. Let's see how you're going with them.
I clipped in today to make this nice and easy.
Oh, a little bit of air under the front wheel on that first one. Nice, you cleaned it up, mate. A little bit more weight on the front. Sometimes rolling the wrists forward on these can help push that front wheel into the ground, which is pretty sweet.
Bunny hop it, buddy?
Ah, you got it dialed, mate. Let's go for the bunny hop. Combine the front and the rear. Woo! Sick, nice one. All over it. Can you land wheels level, or do you always land front wheel first?
Oh, I can land wheels level.
Let's see it.
Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, that was better, mate. A little bit less scoop on the rear, a little bit less of that toe point, level it out. Nice one. Let's bring the stick in, see how you go.
All right.
Front and rear wheel hitting the stick, see how much height we can get. Oh, he's nailed it. Big scoop on that one, mate. That was front wheel heavy. Sweet if you're nosing into a steep lander. What if it's a little bit flatter, or are you going for the OJ? See if we can land wheels level. Oh, he's greased it. Nice one. Righto, mate. Let's rip this one onto the trails. So, mate, we've just come up to this parallel log. This is an awesome one for the bunny hop. It's almost exactly the stick kicker that we just did before, with the front and rear wheels buffing into the log to help us get some boost. Give it a nudge, see how you go. It's a pretty mellow one, but it's a good one to practice. Woo! That was sweet, mate. You greased it. Coming in hot, so it was only a little bit of a lift.
Yeah.
If you come in slower, just do a bit more. More pop.
Do you want me to do a slow one?
Give it a crack. You reckon you can?
Yeah.
Just give it a nudge. Righto, coming in slow. Gonna go for a bit more pop, see how we go. Oh, nailed it. Yeah, mate. Let's keep rolling.
What's that?
Let's keep rolling. There's a good one to pump a little bit further. We'll break that one down too.
That felt sweet. I was a little bit front wheel down on the landing, wasn't I?
Little bit, mate, but
I always do that, I think.
not as much scoop. Not as much scoop, mate. Drive that front wheel nice and high by pushing through the heels. Get the front wheel to keep climbing, and then a little bit less scoop. Righto, mate, we've come up to this one. We've got a fairly steep up ramp with this rock and a decent backside and a long straight section where we want to generate a whole lot of speed. So what we can do to generate speed, not get bucked, take control of this one of those bunny hops, essentially from where you are there, lift that front wheel up and over, try and get as much backside as you can on this thing, and then get the rear wheel to follow, get a good pump down the backside.
That looks sick, mate. That's kind of what I was trying to do, but I have a feeling mine looked nothing like that.
Sick.
Anyway, maybe
Coming hot,
yeah,
too early, heavy on the backsides. Really, really good to pump those lumpy, bumpy bits on the tracks.
I think I've got some reps to do to get this happening, mate. Get this timing. But that's awesome.
Let's cruise. We'll
Cheers.
head down. I want to show you a gap over a creek. This jump was sick. It was a lot of fun getting over there, but our jump's gone walkabout. Don't know where it's gone, but I still love that gap. I still want to get over it because I like riding that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my own riding. I'm going to use a bunny hop to pull up from the same spot where the kicker was, and I'm just going to go straight to the same landing. So track's different, tracks change, but we can keep our eyes up, look ahead, notice those changes early on, and I'm just going to use a bunny hop to do the same thing.
Oh yeah, buddy, that was smooth. That's good.
Yeah, so yeah, jump's gone missing, but we can still ride the track the same way, mate.
Yeah.
Just because the track changes doesn't mean we have to ride it differently. Have those skills, build them up, be able to do what you want to do on the bike, so you can ride the trail the way that you want to ride it. So this one's sick, just using that bunny hop, and front wheel nice and high from the same spot, head over, get that backside into the creek, nice and smooth, and then we can keep on being Queenslanders and keep our socks dry. I don't want to get them wet, mate. I'm all good.
I hate wet socks.
Stuff that.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Nice. Thanks, buddy.